Hello Uplanders, I'm YK2012, founder of the Upland Guide, and in this video I'm going to explain to you the top 10 things that executives know heading into a new city release. Now you're probably thinking, I can't compete with these executives. I'm only going into a new city release with maybe 5,000 UPIX. And I can guarantee you that all of these 10 tips are relevant to any player in Upland, regardless of how much UPIX you have going into the new city, whether it be 5,000, 500,000 UPIX, or 5 million UPIX. These tips can help everyone, even the most casual of players. The first and most important thing that executive players know is all about the basics. We have participated in many new city releases, and we have likely made all the basic mistakes a long time ago. In Upland, it's really important to learn from your past mistakes, and everyone makes them. So make sure you're familiar with the basics. Make sure to watch this video. Its link is in the upper right hand corner, and this video details all of the most basic mistakes that you need to avoid in new city releases. If you want to best prepare for a new city release, you can also find a link in the description below. Number two, executives know that after 3 days, we can start selling properties for US dollars. The amount of time you have to wait before you are able to list and sell a property for US dollars is tied to your status in Upland. And executives and chief executives only have to wait 3 days after purchasing or minting a property before they can start selling for US dollars. You can expect to see a lot of these players buying cheap properties and selling them for the absolute minimum that you can for US dollars, which is $3, trying to get some money out of the game. This will likely have a big effect on the prices in this city. In addition to this fire sale that the executives will have for US dollars, the third thing that all executives know is that the secondary market will crash in this new city. Not only will it crash, we know exactly when it's going to happen. It will happen on the Monday following the new city release at 12 a.m. UTC time. I can say this in such confidence because that is the time when the FSA counter resets. Players are only able to sell 2 FSA properties each week, and at 12 a.m. UTC time on Mondays, that counter resets. So any player who has sold their 2 FSA properties already is now able to sell 2 more. And this leads into point number 4, which is that we understand how new players and players who are eligible to mint FSA properties typically act in new city releases. Since these players are just getting started and they have a low net worth, chances are they are very new and this is either their first or second city release. With net worths less than 100,000 UPIX, these new players do not have a lot of experience in the metaverse. They are also likely looking to grow their net worth. One way of doing that is minting valuable FSA properties and selling them for a profit. A lot of these new players might be trying to make a quick profit. Either they want that UPIX to be able to quickly mint some more properties, or they don't fully understand the market and they might be unaware of the actual value of the property that they might have. Some of them probably didn't even read the Upland Guide to fully understand all of the positives and restrictions that are tied to minting FSA properties. If you are one of these new players, take a look at the link in the upper right-hand corner to learn more about FSA properties and their restrictions, and also the link in the description below. Whatever these new player motives are, there are executives and other players of higher net worth who are more than happy to buy properties maybe at 2, 3, 4, or 10x or even more than what was originally minted for, knowing that in the long term, there is a high probability that these properties might increase in value. Once again, I am not providing any financial advice, only historically what has been happening in new city releases up until now. Number 5, executives always have a plan. Not only do we have a plan for the specific city release, we also have a plan B, plan C, and plan D. We know that lots of different things can go wrong, and not only that, but maybe new opportunities can present themselves at a moment's notice during a new city release. We've done our research beforehand, and we know how this new city release will fit in with our overall strategy within the metaverse. If you're a new player and you're looking at some basic strategies or you're kind of stuck on how to get going, take a look at the link in the description below where we offer up some very basic strategies that one can adopt when entering the metaverse. Number 6 is that executives know the base prices of properties before the city is released. Before a new city release, if you click on any of these properties, you will see that the UPIX price is not applicable and you are not able to see from this property card how much this property actually costs and not only this property, but all the properties in this neighborhood. But what you can actually do is if you click on your block explorer and you click on this structure here, it will actually show you a list of the properties and their mint prices. And all of this is available once you are able to see the properties on the map, which is typically several hours before the new city release itself. This gives us additional information to help us refine our strategy and know which neighborhoods we want to target. Tip number 7, executives don't want our game to be slowed down, so we make sure to go into the settings and remove all of these settings except for show FSA markers. This way we don't get slowed down by all of these additional graphics that are being added to the games, and we only see these FSA markers so we know what properties we are and are not able to mint. Number 8 is that you do not have to disembark from the train terminal. When you travel to a new city, when you arrive at your destination, Upland will say, would you like to disembark? If you're looking to mint some properties close to the train terminal, then you don't actually have to disembark early. I recommend that you travel early in order to make sure that you have a spot on the plane or train. If you find yourself in a situation where you're stuck leaving a city because there are no more spots at that terminal to get out of the city, take a look at the link in the upper right hand corner for a hack on how to get out. If you wait around 15 to 20 minutes before the city releases to disembark from the train terminal, you can be sure that you will be in range of properties that will be close to the train terminal that you can mint when the city gets released. Number 9, and I can't stress this enough, join Discord. Whether it be the official Upland Discord or plenty of other sub-communities on Discord, it is a great resource to communicate with people, coordinate, and prepare for new city releases. There's lots of important updates, and people are even sharing and collecting the base prices that they find prior to the release. You can find below the link to Upland's official Discord as well as the Upland Guide Discord. Number 10 and the last and maybe most important thing to know is that there will always be another city release. If you weren't able to mint what you were hoping to get, don't worry, there are always more opportunities. Don't spend your UPEX on something that you don't want. A new opportunity will most likely present itself in the near future. I hope this video has helped you become better prepared for new city releases, and if you want to learn more, continue watching the videos below.